Hi everyone, I hope all is well. Today I'm here to do a review of one of my favorite things, which is a horror movie. And if you have watched my all-time favorite horror movies, I will put a link to the video below, and you can see and check that out if you haven't already. But in that list, one of my all-time favorite horror movies is the original Scream. I have to wear on my all black today except for my ghost mask, my ghost face. I don't like that ghost face mask, but I will wear all black in honor of Scream, that is out now in 2022 in the theaters now, and hopefully I think we're going to be able to start streaming it soon. So of course that will be fun to be able to watch that at home. Okay. Lots of surprises in this movie. If you loved the original, you're going to love this updated version. 25 years later, same town, same ghost face, mask that is, different people. There's a lot of spoilers I could give you, but I really don't want to, because if you haven't seen it yet, you really have to. It's a really good horror movie with a lot of surprises, you know, and what I love so much about it is it's true through every horror movie, through a lot of horror movies, that the actors, the young actors that are in it will all of a sudden become part of our narrative as we watch television and film as we get older, and they grow up with us, and you see them in other things. And sometimes horror movies get it right, and they have a good core group of young actors who have some movies and television under their belt already, and some that are new, and they just gel on camera, and you know you're going to keep seeing them again and again and again. And just because I just love them all, I have to say, they are Jenny Ortega, Melissa Barrera, Dylan Minnette, Mikey Madison, Jack Quaid, Jasmine Savoy Brown, and Mason Gooding. This is such a good cast. I absolutely loved it, and I will watch this movie again and again just to see them all interact together. If you loved the original Scream, when that whole cast gelled like they did before, that's why we have 5 Screams. You get to see it with another group of actors. And of course, Neve Campbell, Courtney Cox, and David Arquette are back as Sydney, Gale, and Dewey, our beloved trio who have been with us for so very long. And that's all I'm going to say. And all I'm going to say is, how dare you? How dare you? Legacy quills, if I may use that, sometimes suck. And I don't think I will forgive anybody anytime soon, but that's all I'm going to say. There's lots of shocks, lots of surprises in this. Such a good script, a very good script for a legacy quill, for lack of a better word, and probably the ultimate fun surprise. And it just, sometimes the horror movies will create the scary people, the crazy, creepy, eerie people that stay with you for a long time because they just did it so well. So, surprise. But anyway, there is a shock. There's a shock. It's, this is some updated version of horror movies. I mentioned that in the video before, that in real time now and nowadays, they're getting real with a lot of this. They're getting real. And let's just say, I think I have the name of the movie right. There's a scene that absolutely reminds me of Mel Gibson in, is it The Patriot? Is it? I can't remember if that's it, but it was back in the late 80s, early 90s. And Patriot game. Oh, it's going to drive me crazy. I will fix this once I find it. But anyway, you're just kind of like watching Mel Gibson in that movie going, and it's the same feeling you have in this one. But anyway, I would love to do a spoiler review of this because I absolutely think it's such a great film, such a great horror movie that can be added to the horror canon. And you can take Scream, the original, and this Scream and bookend them and be just fine. But anyway, that is my review of Scream 2022. If you haven't seen it yet, it's the 5th installment of the Scream franchise, technically. But again, you can bookend it, original and new one. And if you don't like horror movies, just be prepared. Like I said, updated version of horror movies are very violent, more violent than they ever were before. So just a heads up. But anyway, if you haven't watched it and you want to, have a great time. Good luck. Let me know what you think because it's Scream. Bye.